Hi there everybody, it's Verity here from inkybutterfly.com. Thank you very much for joining me again today for another card making tutorial. And we are going to be using Sparkle of the Season, not really adorable bundle. I'm a bit of a sucker for anything with a wreath in it, to be honest. This is an all season set, if you like. So we've got a very generic swirl, we've got holly, we've got mixed foliage, autumnal things, some stuff for Halloween, so all those autumn and winter sort of festivals, if you like. And then we've got a whole host of coordinating dies, several different wreath combinations, bits and bobs that we can add to it. So really fun set, in my opinion anyway. So I did launch straight into doing a classic Christmas card, okay, with some of those elements there. So that was my sort of starting point, playing about with this set. This is Evening Evergreen, and I've got a bit of Old Olive in there with some Cherry Cobbler, just to bring through that Christmas sort of vibe, okay. But I thought we'd have some fun and do a Halloween version, okay. So Halloween isn't really, I wouldn't say it's much of a tradition in the UK, but some people really like it, and it's not really my thing really, but I figured it would be super fun just to have a little play and do something different. So I'm just picking out some of the dies. So I'm going to use the one with the star. I'm going to pick out this little bat, who's quite cute really, and then this die is for some of the leaves and things. So still have got an autumnal feel to it, but with the Halloween spin on it, okay. So they're called Seasonal Swirls, those dies, and it's Sparkle of the Season is the bundle, okay. So already got bits and bobs prepped. Now the thing with Halloween is that you can really have some fun with the colour, okay. So I've brought in this Mango Melody, one of our lovely brights, sort of a really nice yellowy orange colour. We're going to layer it with some black, of course, okay, and then we've got a white panel to stamp on, okay. Black panel is 1/4 inch smaller, so we've got that's at 5.5 by 3 3/4, and then I've gone down another 1/8 of an inch for the white. So that's our base panel, which we can just run together right now. Oh, that's run out. Didn't think it would run out quite so quickly. When the red tape shows there, you know that this is empty. This is a refillable glue, so you just pull apart the clamshell, we can remove that, and we can get a new refill out of its packaging. So I had one ready to go, I knew it was imminent that would be running out, okay. And we can put that back in place. The little cogs there tell you exactly where it needs to go. Press it into place and press that back together, and just wind it on until you see the tape come along. You'll see it in the light, and then we are ready to go, okay. So let's layer those things up like so. Just a little bit of fuzzies on the edge of there, just knock those off, and we're going to put that straight onto the card base as well. And then that's done, and we can focus on doing our other elements, fun bits, okay. Ready to go. So like I say, you can have real fun with colour when you do Halloween, okay. So what's our card base done? Where should we put that? Let's put that over there. I'll probably lose that later, so if you're wondering where I'm probably going to be wondering where that is. We're going to cut a couple of bats out, so we'll just put that onto the cutting plate ready. And I thought we could use this dazzling DSP for this star wreath, which I thought might be a bit fun. Got no idea how that's going to turn out, but we'll give it a go. Got our little bat. And then I want to put on some extra sort of autumnal foliage and die cut that. I'm going to use Cajun Craze for that. Really nice warm orange. Okay, and let's go for 3. That's my sort of general rule of thumb on there. That's what we do. Okay, and then there's a die to go with that so that we can get that cut out and use it to jazz up our wreath. So that's going to be fun. Okay, so here's that die there. So as we're doing 3 of these, we can cut our wreath and we can cut our little bats. Okay, so we'll just tape that into place and then we'll roll those through all at the same time. As long as the things don't overlap on your cutting plate, you're good to go. So we'll just roll those through. Out they come on the other side. Okay. Did our little bat get stuck in? Where's our little bat? Oh, it's stuck to my cutting plate. There's a little bat. I'm going to run those through again in a minute. Let's just tease out this. This should die cut okay. I know that other people have done it, so just tease that apart and poke out the little bits. Might be easier to see from the back. So we'll just poke out those little bits. It's quite thick and obviously it's got a lot of texture to it, so might just need a bit more persuasion just to get all those little pieces out. There we are. Didn't take long. So that's cute, isn't it? Okay, so we'll carry on die cutting a few more of those. So let's just replace all that. Little piece of black, little bits, and our little piece of foliage here. Just line that up, tack it down, roll through again. Of course, all of these would go through the mini, these little elements. Reasonably confident that most of the other ones probably would individually as well. It will indicate in the catalogue if it's suitable for the mini. There'll be a little symbol that tells you that. So we've got to go through once more, so we'll do another bat as well while we're at it, and then that's our die cutting done. Okay, there we are, done and done. Okay, super duper, those are really cute. So just putting all those back where I will find them, otherwise I will end up losing them. Okie dokie then. Right, where did my card base go? There it is. I think I've got everything that I wanted to die cut out there, so we'll soon find out if I haven't. Okay, so messing about with colour then. Let's go with Granny Apple Green, and we're going to do that swirl background in the Granny Apple. Kind of like, I don't know, it's a bit like a bit of a spooky kind of bright green, just to put something behind our star wreath. I think that's going to look very, very cute. Okay, star wreath is here. Now I was wondering whether we could get this to lift up slightly. I think that those little stars might be a bit small for dimensionals, but what we could do is we put some beads of glue behind these stars, or at least some of them. And then if we add it to the card but not press it down, it's going to end up with a little bit of height on it, just because the glue will set as long as everything's making contact so that it does actually stick. I'm just going to look on the side just to make sure the bits with the glue on are making contact, so that it does stay in place. There we are. Okay, so it's not going to be like totally flat is what I'm going for, basically. All right, and then what I probably should have done was stamped all my other bits and pieces first as well. Okay, so there's a little stamp with a trio of leaves on. So I thought I would do some of those sort of scattering about on this wreath, just twizzling those around like they're sort of blowing in the wind a little bit. And maybe some down here. So that was Mango Melody. And then we'll put a couple in with Pumpkin Pie as well, just a slightly darker shade, just to sort of bring in a bit more movement here and there. Yeah, I think we might leave it at that actually. Let's just wipe that off. You know, it just feels like the wind's blowing in the background. And then we'll use some memento, and we've got some little bats on the stamp as well, which I think will look really kind of cute, just sort of swirling off into the background over there. In fact, let's just do those ones. So we've got our other die cut bats as well. Just making this up as I go along really, and just having a bit of fun with it really. Okay, so I think that's cool. Next thing I think I need is my sentiments. So I've got the Happy Halloween onto a little G block, and I've got this strip of cardstock which is 3/8 of an inch, and I'm going to use Highland Heather for that one. No, sorry, Gorgeous Grape for this. Which, I mean, you can really go to town with colour when you do Halloween. So the photopolymer stamps mean that you stand a really good chance of getting that lined up, even on a little skinny bit of cardstock like that. Okay, I'm going to chop that down. If you want your ends even, move it along and use that as your template. And then you'll have even ends. This definitely needs some dimensionals behind this. So let's grab some minis. And for the minis, I like to use a pokey tool just to help me grab those and get them into place. There we are. So I'm not going to peel off those yet until I've decided where everything's going to go. So that seems to want to fit there around the dimensionals. Lovely. Then we've got our bits of foliage that we need to put on. So again, I think we might need some minis on there to help us put those on. I might just put one on this top section, and then they'll be held in place by all the other bits and pieces, I should think. So we're just trying to tie everything together. Yeah. So it's all very, it's a bit fussy for my liking, but it's just fun. Just some fun. And who doesn't want a bit of fun in their cards? Now, how are we going to stick those down? Because they are way too small for a dimensional. Even if we cut one down, that's going to be a little bit fiddly. Or will it be? Shall we try and... yeah, I think they're a bit small. I think what we'll do is we will bend them in the middle like a butterfly and pin them down with some multi-purpose. What do you reckon? That'd be cool, I think. Okay, let's commit to those then. Let's put all that down. Nice and simple. I did have some ribbon that I thought I might want to add, but I think I've got so much going on this card, it might be a bit much if I'm honest. Okay, but there's another option there to add some ribbon. We've got the black and white gingham there, and then there's this sort of spider webby stuff, which is very cute. Right, take the backings off these leaf sprigs. Them coming in different directions and overlapping a little bit. There we are. And then just our little bits to add. Okay. So I want these to look like they're heading off to join the others that are already over there. Tie the whole thing together. And maybe we'll have one down here as well. Cool. Just a bit of fun. I just fancy doing something different, so there you go. So if you're into Halloween and you want to make something for that season, this set could do that for you. Or you can just go real traditional Christmas. So, as I say, it's nice to have a bit of fun with your card making and stuff. So I hope you've enjoyed just having a look at something different. All the links will be in the description for the set I've used. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you're staying safe out there. And I'll see you again soon. Take care, everybody. Bye.